Hey guys, welcome back to the Sal Pitera Channel, and today we have some really exciting news from Carnival Cruise Lines. They just announced some details of the brand new Carnival XL brand ship. It is the newest style ship that's going to be coming to the fleet. They just broke their first piece of metal the other day, and we're going to tell you all about this exciting ship when we come back right after this. Hey guys, welcome back, and in just a minute we're going to tell you about Carnival's brand new XL class ships. Before we do that, as always, please make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, click the little bell notification so it lets you know when we upload new videos. Also, if you like this video, hit the like button as well so your friends know it and they can see the video as well. So, Carnival offered some pretty cool news this week. A lot of people saw it coming. But they're starting to slowly trickle out more details about the brand new XL class ship. Now, if you follow Carnival Cruise Lines, you know that they're coming out with some exciting new ships, as well as rebranding some old ships, and heck, they even put the Carnival blimp in the air last month. So let's talk about some of the ships that they're doing. First, of course, you have their brand new ships, such as the Vista and the Vista class ships and the Horizon that just came out. And we sailed on that. We're going to be putting a video up on our sail here shortly. But those are the new ships. Also in 2013, they upgraded some ships, or one ship, the Destiny, and made it the Carnival Sunshine. And if you haven't sailed on the Sunshine, I definitely recommend it. While it is an older ship, the look and feel, it feels brand new. They really gutted the entire ship, everything but the hull, and made it a brand new ship as of 2013, but it is still beautiful. And then this year, 2019 coming up, the Triumph is also being upgraded in a very similar fashion and is going to be made the Carnival Sunrise. But that's not what this video is about. This video is about the exciting new XL class ship. Now, if you've been watching Carnival, you're probably pretty excited about this ship. Carnival is releasing very little bit of information, but we have some for you that absolutely nobody else knows about, so make sure you watch this video. However, before we can really talk about the XL class, we need to talk about a project Carnival did back in 2003, a ship that most likely you've never heard of. Back in 2003, Carnival designed the Carnival Pinnacle. It was going to be, at the time, the largest ship on the seven seas. Ultimately, after he already started making the ship, they decided it wasn't for them, and the Pinnacle never came to be about. But it was going to be just a revolutionary ship for Carnival. Everything from a monorail that ran between decks to a big open area on the ship where they planned on doing Cirque du Soleil type of performances. It was scheduled to be just a massive ship with massive technology and completely different than what Carnival has done in the past. And to really look at the XL, I think we got to go back and take a quick look at what the Carnival Pinnacle was supposed to be.
This project started around 2003 to 2004. Carnival executives sent out a memo to their departments to start working on something that would really outdo all of their competition. They wanted to build a ship unlike any other. You know, there's actually not a whole lot of available information on this project. This vessel would have been absolutely massive, weighing well over 200,000 tons. It would have been the largest cruise ship in the world by far. At the time, the largest cruise ship was the Queen Mary II, at around 150,000 tons. Pinnacle was well equipped with some crazy features too. There is a lot to note, but one of the most striking and innovative was the People Mover system, a series of essentially suspended monorails that would circle decks 16 and 2. At midship, a vertical moving track would carry cars between the two lines. Since the ship's size would have exceeded a passenger count of 5,000 people, this would have provided a legitimate practical use. While at a first glance the People Mover system may have been the most obscure feature, Pinnacle also had some interesting recreational elements. The lower promenade sun deck would feature various entertainment options unheard of that low on a vessel. Because of the extended width of the deck, it would feature ample lounge seating, basketball courts, and a lazy river. Moving upwards towards the top decks 14, 15, 16, and 17, the ship's features get even more incredible. Just behind the ship's indoor pool is what I'm calling the mountain pool. In the center of what I'm assuming is the family area towers a massive artificial mountain. 2 slides would twist through the rocks with one of the pools partially surrounded by a cave. On the other side of the rock face would fittingly feature a rock climbing wall overlooking another pool. Moving aft sits the largest Carnival funnel built. While serving its functional use, a large portion of the face would be made of colored glass. This would act as the skylight for the ship's stern atrium, spanning 13 decks. Now, the way the vessel was designed towards the stern was quite different. From decks 4 to 15, a split structure of 2 towers would create a very unique exterior deck. Massive sheets of glass would cover the aft atrium, which would look down onto the stern deck. 2 absolutely massive water slides would drop almost the full length of the 2 towers into an infinity pool on deck 5. The split structure of the aft actually came from a concept that Joe had developed all the way back in the 80s, a concept that was never realized by Carnival and was eventually adopted by Royal Caribbean in 2006. So Pinnacle was clearly way ahead of its time, yet still fundamentally practical. Carnival went far with this concept too, as the logistics were actually drawn up.
All right, a big thank you to our friends at Bright Sun Films for that awesome look at the ship of Carnival that never became reality, the Carnival Pinnacle. Now, the reason I showed you that is the new Carnival XL class. They just announced that they just cut their first piece of sheet metal last Wednesday, and I think we're going to find that a lot of the things that were scheduled for the Pinnacle might carry over into the new XL class ship. Let's take a look at the actual design of the ship first. Gone is the classic white ship with the red pinstripe down the side of it. Carnival's now elected, in the rendering anyway, to go with a red, white, and blue option, with the hull of the ship in the front, blue, and then the red going towards the back. Also, it seems like the fluke, the smokestack, the Carnival Icon Freddy the Fun Ship smokestack on the back of the ship really looks almost identical to the one that was scheduled to go into the Pinnacle. So it looks like they might be taking some things from the Pinnacle and designing it into the new XL class. As I said, the first piece of metal was cut on Wednesday at the Mayor Turku shipyard in Turku, Finland. So another Carnival class ship built in Finland. Seems to be great when they build their ships over there. A lot of the newer ships are built there, and they always do a great job. This will be the 5th largest cruise ship in the world. It'll be 35% bigger than any of the other Carnival ships, and it'll be 25% smaller than the Symphony of the Seas, the Royal Caribbean ship that just came out. And one really cool thing about this ship, and it'll be a first for Carnival, I'm not sure if it's a first anywhere in the world, but it is really cool. This is the first Carnival cruise ship that will be powered 100% by liquid natural gas. So it'll be great for the environment ship, and with all the problems that the cruise lines have had with hurting the environment a little bit, it'll be really nice to see Carnival come out with a ship that's really designed to be ergonomically friendly and good for our environment. And as previously announced, this ship is going to be sailing in 2022 out of Port Canaveral, Florida, which is a fantastic port centrally located in Florida. So if you're driving to your cruise, you're not going to have to make that additional 6-hour journey down to Miami. I'm also told that this ship is so large, they're actually going to have to dredge the port some to make it deep enough to handle this mega ship. Full details on the ship's itinerary, beverages, onboard, and activity are expected to be announced around mid-January. And of course, we'll keep you apprised of it. Now, one thing we know, and we know this exclusively because we interviewed the Flying Dutchman, Chris Williams, one of Carnival's senior cruise director, on board the Horizon a couple months ago, is that this ship is going to have something that no other ship has.
But then a year after that, we've got the XL, which is going to be a completely different animal. The only tidbit of information I can give you on that is I believe they're going to have 2 casts on that ship because of the size of it. There's going to be an old school cast. I've heard rumours. There's going to be an old school cast like the dancers and the feathers, and there's going to be a playlist cast. So there's going to be 2 venues, that's how big it is, and the staff members is going to have to be double the amount we have. So we have just over 1,300 on here, so you're talking like nearly 3,000 staff, so crazy.
If you love going on cruising, one of the favorite things that me and my wife like to do is go see the show in the evening. This ship, Chris told us, will have 2 show lounges. The one is going to be a typical Vegas style show that Carnival used to have years ago, with showgirls and big feather outfits and lots of live singing and big bands, etc. While the new one will have the new showless productions, which is more of the giant screen in the back and just singing, not really the elaborate costumes in the playlist productions. But it'll actually have 2 separate crews for entertainment. So there's so many people on board this cruise ship that the entertainment should be just vast. So that's all we know right now on the Carnival XL. We will know the name of it probably mid-December, and we will make sure that we're here to bring it to you. And I'm also going to make sure on this cruise that I'm going to be on its maiden voyage, and I will bring the 360 camera, so you on my channel will be the very first people when this ship comes out to get a complete 360-degree tour of the ship. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next video.